Those who told you they are bringing new currency, where is the new currency now? MFLA should explain to Nigerians how much was expended in the few millions you brought to print this new currency. Don't forget the commissioner, the Minister of Finance said she was not aware that there was a plan to print new currency. So the new currency gimmick was a master plan of PDP and CBN. Don't forget that the CBN governor MFLA and Okowa, they are cousin brothers from the same area.
Okay guys, a lot of now not really know say man. The crisis when they say APC, you know, the Labour Party. You understand? It's just that a lot of now they take una time do research concerning any update when like say una see for inside social media. Una know say these days we get a lot of bloggers for social media. Everybody they look for view, people want cash out. You understand? People they write fake headline, people they post fake update just to cause traffic. You understand? Meanwhile, that native doctor, when he call himself Lamidi Apapa, guys, when he parent himself, the Galavanti, they move from pillar to post. They try to bring Labour Party down. They try to bring Peter Obi down, not knowing that who God don't bless, no man can put asunder. That native doctor, when he call himself Lamidi Apapa, that man need to go jail. Because that man, na Tinubu, that man they work for. That man a chameleon, great snake under the green grass. But a lot of una don't know. Meanwhile, quickly, if una look my screen very well, una go see the current governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, and Senator Smart Adeyemi. My people, now know say this video, I not just carry bring and come here. Make una take una time. They watch this video till the ending. Una go know say man, APC, as in from A to Z. They are as in nothing to write home about. When my people making up like say I to talk, make una just watch this full video. Meanwhile, I make una no fit to help me share them to all on our social media platform so that Facebook and YouTube go help me recommend them to more people. Love you all, guys. I go leave una here right now. I go see you now for the next update coming up soon. Respect, one love, guys.
Attention to what is happening in the APC and the present state of things. There's one man that has spoken, and I mean, when I saw the video, I said, well, a minute. What is Senator Smart Adeyemi talking about here? You know that he's always speaking his mind, but this is one thing that he said that drew my attention, and that's why I extended the invitation to him. Take a listen to what Senator Smart Adeyemi said.
Those who told you they are bringing new currency, where is the new currency now? MFLA should explain to Nigerians how much was expended in the few millions you brought to print this new currency. Don't forget the commissioner, the Minister of Finance said she was not aware that there was a plan to print new currency. So the new currency gimmick was a master plan of PDP and CBN. Don't forget that the CBN governor MFLA and Okowa, they are cousin brothers from the same area. So they want to sing Nigerian nation. So as we are celebrating that we have a new president coming, we will not forget those who try to destroy our nation.
All right. Senator Smart Adeyemi has joined me right here in the studio. Federal lawmaker representing Kogi State in the Senate and governorship aspirant in Kogi State under the APC. Thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
You are asking Bola Tinubu not to forget, well, but he's won the election. Why do you think he should go back and look at those things that were obstacle in his ways?
Well, like I said yesterday in the course of my addressing some of our colleagues in the media, I did say that we have every reason to celebrate now. We are happy that we have a highly promising man who will re-resurrect Nigeria in many aspects of life. A man who is visionary, the strength of character and intelligence. So we're happy. But having said so, we must look at how we started. You know, during the campaign, there was a moment or a period when people thought it was all over for Nigeria. You have forgotten that anarchy was already setting in. People were already attacking some banks. Are you aware so many poor people died? Are you aware that those who deal in perishable items, goods, the poor woman who sells transport bananas from the south to the north, some of them got their stock perished, some of them died in the process. The man who moved livestock from the north to the south, some of them couldn't move beyond Jeba, they got stuck. Their goods perished. Some of them died. Now, you see, we must not forget that God created the poor and the rich. So if there was a situation where majority of the poor died, some of us have a moral responsibility to raise issues.
So you're saying that Bola Tinubu should not forget this?
Yeah, we shouldn't forget, because
what would you like him to do?
The calculated attempt then was to stop the APC from winning. Now that we have won, in order not to allow a real occurrence, we were told that they're going to redesign, or they have redesigned the Naira. They redesigned the Naira, but where are the new notes that have been redesigned? Gradually, they're off circulation. So if the judiciary had kept quiet, the implication would have been that Nigeria would have gone into chaos. And you and I may not be here to be talking. So we shouldn't forget, because some of us, we keep history and we monitor what happens in the country. As a legislator, I have a responsibility to make laws and to raise issues that will affect the well-being of Nigerians. Now, those who planned the redesigning of the Naira note, we were told that in 2 weeks at that time, there'll be enough new Naira design notes that will circulate. But months after the judiciary, the judgment of the Supreme Court, up till now, the so-called redesign note are disappearing.
If you were Bola Tinubu, when you assume office, what would you do?
I will call on Emefiele and others to come and explain what happened and what was the reason behind the redesigning of the Naira note. There was it was not discussed at the national.
It was approved by the President, Muhammad Buhari.
Well, that is what we have been told. So we have to
President himself said
it depends on the.
He made a nationwide address on that.
That will not be enough if mistakes were made. That will keep quiet. If it was a mistake, it was a mispresentation to the president, he will sign it. We must know what happened. People die in that period. You know, people develop a stroke because they couldn't have access to their money, and because you and I survived, we should not care about those who died, not their making. Now we are happy we have a new president. But don't forget that some people died. Some people were forced to die, so to speak. The situation at that time, that policy killed some people innocently.
Let me, your ambition to becoming governor of Kogi State, is it gone?
Far from it. In fact, the struggle is just gathering momentum. We're in court, and I wouldn't want to talk about the issue because it's before a competent court of law. And I will just summarize by telling you that the court is not just a court of law, but a court of justice and a court of reasoning. And I'm not in that we have judges of high integrity who will dispense justice without looking at who is involved. So I'm not afraid.
So you've exercised all possible internal mechanisms.
Well, we went to the appeal committee. They were saying that we didn't pay our dues, but they forgot that we actually paid special dues before we bought the form of over 50 million. But like I said, the case is before a competent court of law, and I wouldn't want to go into details as to the issues that we have raised, but I'm not in doubt that justice will be done.
You know the body language of the governor of your state, who was your benefactor, who bequeathed a ticket for you to be in the Senate. I mean, you consider it may be a betrayal of trust if you're pursuing in this line? Does it look like you're fighting head-on Yahaya Bello?
I'm not fighting Yahaya Bello. I'm fighting the system. What made it impossible for us to have a free and fair election? Like I said, this case is in court. So let us wait and await the judgment. We are going back on the 15th of this month, and the struggle is still on. And don't forget that I am a marathon runner. You know, I'm ready to pursue it to the highest court of the land. So there's no cause to fear. My conscience is so clear that all the issues I raised in the petitions are very valid.
What do you make of what Nigerians should expect from a Tinubu administration?
Well, I think in Tinubu, there's a brighter hope for Nigeria. Today, Tinubu personified the struggle for the enthronement of democracy. Don't forget that Tinubu was one of those who gave serious support to the struggle. And we are happy that Tinubu has emerged as the president. He is a man who is highly visionary, highly enterprising. Tinubu is a highly courageous man. If he's not courageous, the time they came out with this new designing of the Naira and fuel scarcity, you probably have given up or long before now. So in Tinubu, we expect to see a new Nigeria. In Nigeria that we guarantee justice, fairness, equity.
Senator Kashim Shettima said it won't be rosy.
I tried to scream.